The Little Mermaid is exceptional. Take everybody you know, your classmates, your nieces, your daughters, your parents, your grandparents, everybody you know. This film is so good, and it's refreshing to have this kind of wholesome family fun. I really enjoyed this film, and I went to an almost sold out crowd last night, and I saw it in Dolby. I loved the Dolby experience. And the kids there just had a blast. There were applauses at the big musical numbers, and they were giggling and just having a really good time. And that's what we need right now. This is such a good film. I think Halle Bailey was born to play Ariel. She did a phenomenal job. I am so proud of her. I think the entire cast was great. I thought that Melissa McCarthy was going to be a flop and a chop. She burned the mic down with Poor Unfortunate Souls. She did such a great job. I am so surprised because I kind of wanted that role to go to Lizzo. Nobody else can play this after Melissa McCarthy. She was so iconic. She lowered her voice a few octaves, a few decibels. She had the voice, she had the look. She really bought into playing Ursula. She did so great. I am so surprised. I mean, of course, she's a great actress. But knowing that she was in this role, I was skeptical. I think she killed it. Nobody else can play Ursula after this. Nobody else. And this, just like the original Little Mermaid, will stand the test of time. I think families 100 years from now will enjoy this version of The Little Mermaid. This is the perfect rendition. It honors the original. It complements it in a way you can watch both of them and really enjoy them. Wow. Now, I didn't like Scuttlebutt, so the song. When I heard it on Spotify, I was like, not Aquafina rapping, okay? I won't even get into that because this is a celebration. When you hear that peak, because I was dreading this moment, and it's a build up, so you know it's coming. It wasn't bad, and the response from the audience, the kids were liking it. They liked the song, and it plays a lot differently seeing it on the big screen. It wasn't so bad. Listening to it, it wasn't a good experience for me. I didn't like it. But in the film, and it doesn't take up a lot of time or space, it was cute. It really was. Now, I don't want it nominated for an Oscar for original song. Absolutely not. But it wasn't bad, and it goes by somewhat quickly. I think Daveed Diggs was great. Norma was great. Oh my gosh, Jonah Hauer-King was so good. He has like this really great screen presence. I think he did great. Now, the chemistry between he and Halle wasn't like electric, but that's great. Like, this is family fun. They didn't have to be all over each other. Yes, it was really cute, their chemistry to each other. I love the story. The story was great. He has a really great screen presence. I think he did fantastic. Oh my gosh, Javier Bardem really took this serious, but he was great. He looked good. I loved the cinematography. This is a film that you're going to want to see on the biggest screen you can find. I saw it in Dolby. I'm going to see it in IMAX this weekend to compare. It was such an immersive experience. There were a couple of times during a big number piece too, where it was shaky, like it felt like really dizzying. The camera was a little shaky in this big number piece in the second act. A little nauseating, and some of the color is dark in spots, but overall it's really beautiful. Again, it's immersive. The sound is great. The score is perfect. There were applauses, of course. There was applause after Halle sang Part of Your World, or Ariel sings Part of Your World. People were nervous about the audience was a little nervous, probably to not disturb the film. There was a light applause, but just know that after that rendition, there's about a 20-second, there's some space allowed for claps. So, I think it's okay to clap at that section. And I mean, Melissa McCarthy burns down the mic when she sings Poor Unfortunate Souls. She was so fantastic. She was so great. And it's a really big piece too, and it looks beautiful. If there are really little kids, if you take little kids, there's a great scene with Melissa McCarthy, and she does like this really big spell. She does a couple of spells, but this one piece, this one section in the film, I was wondering if it was going to scare the really young kids that go. I wonder, because how it plays on screen, it looked a little dark, just a little bit, but this was good. Oh my gosh. I encourage you to take everybody you know, and it's released at the perfect time, Memorial Day weekend, a long weekend. I highly recommend this film. I am so impressed by everyone involved. And, there are no mid-credit scenes and no end-credit scenes, but so many people stuck around to listen to the rest of the music as the credits rolled. A lot of people, almost everybody, it looked like. As we were filing out, it seemed like a lot of people stayed. I think you will enjoy this film. Take everybody you know. If you could buy out a theater for some summer camps or, graduating class, take everybody. This is a good one. This really is a good one. See it on the biggest screen you can find this weekend.